The Zamboanga Peninsula, home to rich and colorful heritage. Peopled by men and women who live with honor and dignity. It is where one finds the colorful mix of people and culture, celebrating their oneness. It is unity amidst diversity. A place where different threads of culture weave into one colorful whole. The pride of the South, Orgullo de Mindanao. Region 9 is located at the southern tip of the Philippines. A distinct flavor emanates from 3 provinces and 5 cities that make up this peninsula. It is the heady mix of Hispanic, Filipino, and the peoples indigenous to the region. The Subanon, Bajau, Samal, Yakan, Tausug, and Chabacan. The allure of Zamboanga has called many to its shores. Its history is marked with tales of conquest and days of glory. In 1593, Spanish colonizers set foot in Zamboanga. In 1635, Fort Pilar was built, and the peninsula was a stronghold for the conquistadores and a bastion of Christianity in the region. When the Americans put up their base in the south, they sought the strategic location of Zamboanga. During World War II, the Japanese presence in the region was a tactical one, as armies of the Imperial Sun made base in the peninsula. History reveals that Zamboanga Peninsula was much coveted, and today its mystical beauty and colorful culture continue to lure many to come and explore. Embark on your personal conquest of solitary islands of breathtaking beauty, of hidden waterfalls within tropical jungles, of places brimming with stories of past and the pleasures of present. Begin your journey at the region's gateway, Zamboanga City. Called Asia's Latin City, Zamboanga City pulses with the beat and flavor of East meets West. Like the West, it is modern and progressive. Yet like the East, it is sublime and serene. Reverent of history and the lessons of years past. Zamboanga City is the splendid mix of the indigenous, the ethnic, Christian, and Muslim. The Spanish influence is strong in this city and is most felt especially during the Fiesta Hermosa in October, where devotees pay homage to the Lady of the Pillar. Zamboanga City is also a visual and sensual feast. Bright colors of the Muslim Vinta contrast gaily with the somber brick reds and stone hues of Fort Pilar. The smell of delicious seafood sizzling in a wok intermingle with the spicy richness of sati. And as the faint strains of the Ave Maria signal the early evening novenas at the cathedral, one hears the lively sound of barter at the market, where people haggle in the local Visayan tongue, peppered with Chabacano, a Spanish patois spoken widely in the city. Zamboanga is the city for good bargains and rare finds, exquisite pearls from the Pacific, or the fine hand-woven Yakan cloth. A trip around the city is a must-do in any traveler's itinerary. Flee the crowds and take a leisurely stroll along Pasunanca Natural Park. Revel in nature's splendor at the Baluno Eco Park. Or hike within the exotic, dense tropical forests of Mount Pulong Bato. If the lure of sun and sand make for your own personal Eden, head to the boulevards and mountain and beach resorts that dot the city landscape. Work and worries take a back seat as you swing into leisurely pleasures at the Zamboanga Golf Course, Clubhouse, and hole number 12. Foodie-seeking cuisine adventures are up for a treat. Guaranteed to tickle your palate, restaurants in Zamboanga are renowned for their delectable seafood dishes like kuracha, imbao, and banagan. In the city of Isabela, the comforts of sea, sun, lull, and calm. A place where worries slip away as you step into the lazy cadence of the surf beating the shore. Step into the beach at Malamawi Island where the sun glitters on the shoreline. Relish the slower, gentler pace of Isabela, where the Yakan and peoples of the water, Samal and Bajau, live in houses on stilts, their lives one with the rhythm of the sea. Here, life is simple. Busy hands may be at work at the Menzi Agri Plantation, where coffee, pepper, and rubber are grown and processed. Simple pleasures and an uncomplicated lifestyle. That is what makes Isabela City special. Natural wonders abound in Zamboanga Sibugay, the sanctuary for creatures big and small. More than 5,000 golden crown bats make their haven at the Mangrove Park and Bat Kingdom at Sitio Lugbukan. Wander down the 2-kilometer stretch of mangroves and make your way to the Bangaan Marine Sanctuary. Owing to its natural land formations, Zamboanga Sibugay is a wonderland of sorts for the diver, hiker, island hopper, nature lover, and beachcomber. Further on to Zamboanga Sur, the pleasures of nature continue to beckon, a veritable source of pride for the people of Zamboanga. Some 15 kilometers from the town of Tubod, a mountain lake called Lakewood lies. Still and serene, stirred by barely a ripple, Lakewood is made picture perfect by the view of Mount Timolan, with its lofty peak reaching for the sky. In Zamboanga Sur, the colors of ethnic Zamboanga come into full play. Visit the cultural village to appreciate the rich heritage of the South, particularly that of the Subanons, the dominant tribe in the province. And then wind your way up and down on roads that twist and wrap around the panoramic vista that is Pagadian City. Here, make your conquest of places waiting to be discovered, such as Alegria Falls, where dark rocks are made smooth by the steady flow of water, and a thick canopy of trees provides shade. Or ride high and proud while admiring the view at the Rotunda. From a city marked by the footsteps of the country's greatest hero, to an orchid city that wreathes its streets in color, Zamboanga del Norte is a province bursting with beauty and history. This is where the country's national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, spent his final days in exile, a fact remembered and commemorated throughout the province. As one travels, questions arise. Did Jose Rizal, the teacher and doctor, the patriot and lover, enjoy lazy days at the Situbo Falls in Tampilisan? Did he explore, like the inquisitive man he was, the depths of Liboton Cave in Manukan? And since Rizal was known to have worked closely with the locals, would he delight in the Alano farm and its rich produce in Katipunan? Fervor for Rizal and love for country resounds louder as one visits the Pitad City. Immerse yourself in the history of this rustic and laid-back city. The Rizal Shrine is the exact location where the national hero spent 4 years in exile, from 1892 to 1896. Roam around the 16-hectare shrine to see the structures Rizal built, or the repository of books and other materials relevant to his era. Or clamber atop the Mi Retiro rock, where Rizal, who was also a novelist and a poet, wrote 2 of his poems. And marvel at the artist in the hero as you view his relief map of Mindanao. At the city's outskirts, venture into places that offer nature's pleasures. Places made just for the wanderer. Aligway Island and the dolphins that frolic in the surf. Places for the five-star traveler, such as the world-class Dakak Park and Beach Resort and Gloria de Dapitan. Or places simply for quiet amidst the world's wonders. The sweeping view of earth and sky at the Ilihan Hill, the languid flow of the Liboran River, and the palette of pink, orange, and red captured by the sunset at Sunset Boulevard, made to remind you that discovery awaits another day. And indeed, it is the sweet pleasure of finding Dipolog City. Delve into a wealth of creation in Dipolog, and there is enough for the nature lover. The foamy waters and 410 steps at Sungkilao Falls. The fun of game fishing and a pleasant river cruise. And if there is one thing that has made Dipolog a household name in supermarkets and specialty gourmet delis, it is the premium bottled sardines found here in the city. The colors of Dipolog come alive and leap at you, vibrant in the hues of tradition and in the celebration of this generation. And as your experience of a lifetime comes to an end, relish memories of a fond visit to southern shores. And you can say your journey to the Philippines is complete. A place of tranquil beauty, of vibrant energy, of a people soulful and spirited, an exotic mix of color and culture. Region 9, the Zamboanga Peninsula, Orgullo de Mindanao.